Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys, back in today's video with another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today we have a figure that I kind of forgot about until I got the shipping notification from Hasbro Pulse. We have Miss Marvel Warbird from Dark Avengers. Here's the side art and the back of the box. Under the leadership of Norman Osborn, Moonstone is recruited to imitate the hero Carol Danvers in the malevolent group of Dark Avengers. And some awesome art right here. Some more art down there at the side. Yeah, I cannot wait to crack this thing open. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Created by writer Marv Wolfman and artist Frank Robbins, Los Angeles-based psychologist Carla Sofin would make her debut in Captain America issue number 192 in December of 1975. She would become Moonstone after fusing with a gravity stone designed by the Kree, giving her superhuman strength, speed, and stamina, as well as flight and photon blast, among other things. She would be a part of teams like the Masters of Evil and the Thunderbolts over the years. Carla would take Norman Osborn's offer to join his new team, the Dark Avengers, after Carol Danvers refused to join. With her similar powers and physical appearance, Carla takes over as the new Miss Marvel. Before we hop into the Dark Avengers Miss Marvel, I think it is important to note that this body is not the same as last year's Miss Marvel that released in the 85th anniversary line. Instead, this new Miss Marvel uses the Phoenix body mold. Whether intentional or not, I do appreciate that Hasbro made them on two separate body molds. You know, these are supposed to be different characters after all. But we have actually gotten this character, you know, Carla in the line before, as Moonstone. This released as a Walgreens exclusive. As you can see, the Moonstone is just a little bit bigger than the Miss Marvel figure right here. And the skin tones don't really match up. But yeah, I don't feel like it really matters all too much. I mean, you're going to have them on different displays, Dark Avengers, Thunderbolts. All right, let's get into the Sculpt and Paint apps finally. Like I said, same exact pieces as Phoenix, just like in different colors. First up, we have the boots, and I got to say, I'm a little bummed out that they aren't separately sculpted. Sort of like the Miss Marvel boots. These are just painted on. Like, the paint job is just not that crisp. It's a little fuzzy all around the edges. Ooh, it's especially bad on the back, as the red overlaps with the black paint and the black just seeps through, making this portion of it darker. Same on the other calf right here. Love the crease marks at the toes. As we move on up, I'm going to try my best not to be an animal in this review. I am down horrendously. These thighs are beautiful. Ah, my God. That's going on my tombstone. This segment is so bad. And they nail the skin texture down. Looks great. You have some musculature showing right there on the thighs. On the back too. This black line going all the way around is painted on, and they missed the mark just a little bit right there. On the back, it is fine, except for this one little area right here. I like the wrinkles right here by the hips. Just sit-ups. Just nothing but sit-ups. There's a bit of shading in between each ab. You can see like a little bit of dark black shadowing. Just very, very faint. On the back too, you get some pretty nice musculature, as well as some shading going down. Then to the upper torso, again, same piece as Phoenix. The Miss Marvel figure had a smaller bust compared to this. Some crease marks on the side. It's like that for the other side as well. The gold paint though. I kind of wish they had caked it on a little bit thicker, because you could see a lot of red just poking through. They kind of missed an entire spot right here. A bit of musculature on the back as well as on those butterfly shoulder joints. Ooh, that's beautiful. And the black paint is very consistent, you know, continuing on to the butterfly shoulder joints, and it's very crisp, no fuzziness there. That scarf piece, wonderfully sculpted, has lots of black shading. You can see it going down here, down this side. There's like a tiny bit right here in the wrinkles. And then going down the arms, you get the continuation of that black collar piece. Same on the other arm. Red going all the way down until you get to the gloves. And these gloves, like the boots, are painted on. A little fuzzy here and there. Now going over accessories. First with the head sculpts. The head sculpts are the exact same mold as the Miss Marvel figure from last year. I want to say the color of the plastic for the hair is the exact same, but the paint that they used between the strands, they kicked it on a little bit more. It looks like it's like covered in like Cheeto dust or something. I feel like the lipstick is a bit darker, as well as the shadowing around the eyes. For the second head sculpt, it's the same as last year's. This one, however, has some powered up eyes. They're bright yellow. The hair on this one seems to be a lot darker. Yeah, they kicked on the paint apps like super heavy, and there's a bit more shadowing around the eyes. And if you're wondering about a head swap between the two, it works, but the skin tone is just a little bit different. She also comes with 2 open hands, 2 fisted hands, and 2 photon blast effects casted in a translucent yellow plastic, and I think these look awesome. Now going over articulation, the head isn't able to move up like at all, and it looks down just barely, no pivot. There is some side to side movement though. The other head is also unable to move up at all, but it does look down a little bit. No pivot, side to side movement however. She's able to move her arm up this much, able to go back a crazy amount with that butterfly shoulder joint, as well as go forward just a little bit. She has rotation at the shoulder, upper bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow that's able to bend in all the way, and your standard wrist hinge allowing her hand to move up, down, and twist all the way around. With the combination of her mid diaphragm joint and her lower ab crunch, she's able to bend back a crazy amount. She's able to go forward a crazy amount as well. At that diaphragm joint, she does have some pivot, as well as some side to side movement. She's able to kick her leg up this much, go out to the side that much, and can't go back at all. She just has too much junk in the trunk. Upper thigh swivel, and a double jointed knee that's able to bend back this much. And her foot is able to move this far down, this far up, and she has some ankle rocker.
Now moving on to size comparisons, here is Dark Avengers Miss Marvel next to, regular Miss Marvel and Moonstone. And then we have Sentry from the Allfather Build-A-Figure wave and the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Boy and Norman Osborn Iron Patriot, Hawkeye and Astonishing Wolverine because I don't own any Dakin figures. And then we have Black Suited Spider-Man and Venom. Well, actually in the case of this storyline, it would be just Venom and Venom. Deadpool and Hydra Bob, Darwin and Morbius, Stanley and Squirrel Girl, and finally Jeff the Landshark and Spider Ham.
Alright, time for my final rating and my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give Miss Marvel here a final rating of 9 out of 10. This is like a very hesitant 9 out of 10. It's using that Phoenix body mold and I absolutely adore it. It looks beautiful and it poses like a dream. Really, the only thing that's holding this figure back is the paint apps. It's not really that strong in a lot of areas, but I think the accessories she comes with are pretty decent. It comes with everything that she would need. And yeah, the overall costume, they just nailed it. And that is why I'm giving Miss Marvel here a 9 out of 10. And also she has those thighs. But yeah, that was it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what you thought about the figure. I would love to see your guys' opinions. And while you're at it, like and subscribe and share with a friend. Anything you can do that'll support the channel will be greatly appreciated. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye. One another. So while you're at it, like and subscribe and share with a friend. Anything you can do that supports the channel.
Marvel Boy and Norman Osborn.
And a double jointed. This scarf keeps getting in the way.